Thought I brought in a water bottle. Says I'm live, but I don't see anything. Somebody ate all my food. Well, wait till you hear about it. What up, live life? There, looking for water. What up, fridge? Marco, Cliff brought. Feeling better, yes. Over it? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm just finishing up tying a fly rod right now, and I could show that off. Marco, Homer, Kathleen, Brian White. Feeling all right. Feel a little bit better than last week for sure. We just demand more streams this year. Could show off this fly rod here that I've been working on. I only have the reel on there so I could tie this homemade hook loop on there. Kind of use a like the little watch strap buckle on there. The little keeper. Took that off and then tied that in. But get out here. And these things are a lot longer than I had ever anticipated. But I guess that's what happens. Then I tied silver on here to make it easy to identify where your links are. What's up, Gareth? How's it going? Sheesh. Yeah, so that's pretty much. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on. Good times. Corn dog, come here. You see how I tied the silver on here on the end so I could see where the breaks are?
Yeah.
Here, here.
Yeah.
And then I got us some. Oh yeah, I must have hit mute there when I flipped it around. Thank you for the heads up. Oh shoot, you can't see my 11-month celebration. What? Yeah, laid off Pete. 11 months with part of the anchor crew. I definitely appreciate it, brother. Had to pop in for the live. I've been missing you, brother. Been missing you too, man. You and War Room been MIA. I was like, what did I do? What did I do? Holy cow, this is moving. Live chat. And then I seen Bagdasarian somewhere in there. Let me go back up. Cat Scratch Knives, what's going on? Almost a year with Buddy Darkwater. Praise the steel. Matt Marr. Let's see here. You're making your own rods now. So Dylan, I took a class um, as part of like the a diversion. They needed a role model in the class, and I was able to go into it and basically be a positive role model for the kids that are in the program. And as part of being part of it, they let me build a fly rod. That's what this particular 6 months we're going through is a fly rod building class and fly tying class. So learning how to do that. But yeah, I just finished my first fly rod, well, or almost finished, I should say. So that's what it is. All right. Hello, old man, says Master Sergeant. What up? Master Sergeant, it was the right thing to do. I keep seeing this symbol on there. What brown sugar? What is that in front of Haya? Marco has it too. I wonder what that's all about. Dylan Bagdasarian. Huh. Does anybody know what that symbol is? Gareth HB, 1 year with the anchor crew. Congrats, brother. Been 12 months. That's awesome. And Homer Feltis almost to the 12-month Darkwater Arius giveaway. Do you fly fish? How do you cast? I've never cast before, so this will all be learning to me. Sweet, you had my hopes up on a custom ice rod. I'm sure I could make one. I mean, it's been pretty cool. My son actually made an ice rod before this, and in class. But we do have a bunch of antique bamboo fly rods. What up, Pocket Privilege? How you doing? So yeah, sorry guys, I'm still a little stuffy, from the sickness, but it is what it is, right? Like I'd rather come on and this would be the last live of 2025, clearly. So trying to stay healthy. Hey yo, oh good, thanks. So yeah, I'm just putting this up real quick. So, all right, maybe I can get this put away. Put that one for my sons. That's for my sons. All right, how was your guys' Christmas? Anybody have a good time or any good stories to tell for Christmas? Let me know. I'll read it out. The times have not just been timing up. I did see a message. I thought it was today, but then again, probably different time zones. But I'll check that here. I've just been trying to knock this out because I don't want to mess with it anymore before this class reconvenings. I've always hooked a few times a day. Wear earmuffs when you start practicing the cast. That makes sense. Don't want to hook an ear or something. Whip an ear. It's a lot of popcorn. Is it just me, or is there weird symbols on the chat there? Are you guys seeing this, or am I tripping? Looks like a power line over an A, or a lineman hanging off a power line over an A. Not sure what that is. Yeah, let me know what you guys got for Christmas, or anything fun, or what you're carrying today. As for myself and my pocket, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Today I'm carrying an MBK mini old guard ZDP 189. Look at that beautiful layered goodness right there. Not what I wanted. You didn't get what you wanted. Whatever. Well, I told you, I was going to buy you a toolbox, and then did you see the member icons? Maybe it's just it doesn't show them properly. Yeah, I see member icons. It would be between where the member icon is and where you text. The last one, if I scroll up in the text message, would be from Brown Sugar. And then going up above there would be Laid Off Pete. Not sure what that is. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely some sort of Asian writing. Give me a second here. Blow nose. So we'll head down to the knife room. Just want to make sure I had some coffee and some water ready to go. Water loaded up. Hacked by Chinese. SC Knife Monkey. Good evening. All normal from here. I was in top chat. Yeah, I did that. We were special. Yeah, I haven't seen it since, to be honest. Mr. Flibby wants me to say a racial slur because it's immature. But no, thank you. This is my channel. This is my house. And I'm also a lot smarter than that. Give me a second here. All right, we'll go down to the room. I put that in your box, okay?
Got it.
Can you shut this door after me?
Yes.
You're not printing anything else?
Yeah, it's got 20 minutes on it.
Okay, no more tonight. Because I'm tired of getting fumigated out and down here. It might be a little loud for a second. My son is printing. It's actually not loud at all, but the stink. Not good. Mr. Flibby Boy was timed out. Maybe they'll grow up a little bit. Yeah, let me know what you guys got for Christmas or what you carried today. Vitamin C, hydrate or die. I got vitamin C right here. Vitamin C O F F double E. Let me move these items out of the way. It was meant to be, I was meant to be sleeping, getting ready for our trip to ride wild hippos. I thought this live was more important. I would be getting rest. You ain't catching me on no. I watched a hippo bite a motor off of a boat. I'd say that's pretty serious. The dragon duck, my personal Christmas gift. Oh, I can't wait to see that. I just have the fake one. Sorry, at this stage of the game, everything freaking hurts you. Man, look at that beautiful black coffee right there. That owl is wicked cool. This is like a 3.5 hour print. Thought it was pretty cool. I was gonna do multicolor, but it just is way too much waste. But man, I like the articulation on here, and heck, it's a good prize, right? Like someone would want to win this. Kelly, did you guys get your box of trays? I guess I should probably uh check that out. Sorry, Mr. Owl. I had this really nice, pretty setup for our Christmas two deaf vets, and then it just did not work out, being passed out and all. Come on. I'll put your wing off the side here a little bit. Kind of cool. I had good thoughts with it. Owls and wolves are my two favorite animals. I definitely need one. Cool. Carrying my brown Demco 8020. Awesome. Uh, we got a bunch of. I tried to print off a bunch of Christmas gifts because I have a niece that loves snakes. So I had printed off a couple of like fingerling snakes for her. So they're pretty neat little suckers. The snakes were so much easier to print than the owl, though. Oh, slippery snake. So, anyways, fun times, right? And I wanted to say thank you to everybody who supported restoring the bond. I think we raised about $300 in buying trays, parts trays. So if those of you guys, or those of you that supported and obviously still can or want to purchase one of these parts trays, they're $20 shipped, and yeah, you get your choice of colors. I mean, I think I printed a couple oranges, and then another all black seems to be very popular. And then, oh shoot, I got to get this one out to Rodney. This is Rodney's, the Denver Broncos colors here. She was so proud to show me. Roger that. Brian is very happy. Oh yeah, that was a cool trade. I mean, this one I had a set of skiffs for, so this one ended up getting skiffs on a budget, which is hilarious. But the pattern on here is cool to me. Kind of like Aztec-y or something. I don't know. Mick Ranger said he'd wear a Flava Flav size anchor chain if you'd print it. Oh, I bet Mick would. Mick, your package got sent yesterday, by the way, or maybe it was Saturday. But check the tracking; it should be live. But yeah, Mick, my apologies. There's some stuff that got kind of lost in the sauce down here. So there's another color right here. This is my teal one though. You have gotten very good with your three. Well, I don't know if it's me. It's definitely not me. I'm just hitting go, but just trying to. Huge thanks to Jim Cox for taking this idea that I had and running with it. I didn't even ask for the logo. He put that on there himself, and it turned into a nice fundraising opportunity for restoring the bond. So huge thank you to Jim Cox for motivating me and pushing me to do that, because I wouldn't have had that uh, idea to do that. So I appreciate it, Jim, very much so. Get these snakes all spread out here. Maybe I'll throw a snake in someone's package. And after we get off the live tonight, I'm going to do the drawing for my members only giveaway. So if you're part of the Anchor crew, please get signed up, or watch the video, comment respectively down below, and we will get that drawing going. I got a bunch of knives to give away, and I said I was going to give away 4 in the video, but probably going to be more. So, and these knives are all for sale. I just keep forgetting to make the post. So, you got a MBK cane, and we have a Berg Slim Lightning Carbon Fiber. There's a snake in my boots. What up, Mind of Milton? Good to see you. Appreciate the cause. Yeah, see, Mind of Milton, his very first, where he says, what? Like, what up, maybe? Um, it has the symbol on there. Maybe it's just on my end. There's an Urban Bronze F5.5. Urban EDC Castellan. This is a Demco collaboration with Urban EDC. And then this is that Carey designed KB. If anybody's interested, with Timascus. Mr. Kane Miranda, how you doing? And then the full dress, Zerkatai and DLC Bluff from KB. So those are all what I have, or I was going to post, and I kind of got sidetracked today. But that's nothing new. I brought all that out so I could cut these off real quick. Salvaging these rings off of this watch strap, because you never know, they might be something, especially in paracord, right, Kelly? Always use rings for something. Hey, past your bedtime. Yeah, Gareth, what time is it there right now? Getting my pile of rings here. Almost got them. It's 1:36 a.m. Holy cow. That's pretty early. All right. Last one. All right. All right. So out of 2025, and this is interesting take here, I guess. What has been your favorite knife of 2025? Let me know in the comments, please. And it can let's do one that you purchased in 2025. Let me know. That's like us watching Big Red. Staying up that late. Yeah, now I guess I can have some of these out. Where is that blue one I just had? I can get 2 hours in after I take my life to work at 7. Who'd you print the gator colored tray for? That is not the Gaytors out of Florida. It is for the Denver Broncos, and that would be Mr. Rodney. Kronos Brazen, then what we chasing hippos at 1 p.m. Kronos Brazen, but I still don't have it yet. Hopefully getting one later in January. The one knife that I probably won't be able to get before the end of the year is up on MBK's website right now. and I keep forgetting to go check out for it. The Dragon Duck or SNG DGG full tie with 3/4 hollow belt satin grind. Hard to decide. Wow. The Dragon Duck. Is that like this one? Ice Age Blade Mammoth Hunter in 3V. And the 940-04 Denim and M390 favorite so far. Roger that, Gene. Sharp dressed Dan knife is sweet. Oh, the sharp dressed man knife. You're talking about the Concept Orion. Concept? What is the concept? You're talking about this one. Kane Miranda says the Hogue Misto and my smock and crew wear were my favorites. Yes, like yours, but frame lock. This one's the Duckling. Yep. And this one isn't an OG. I don't have any of the OG Uslers yet. So another one here. Frame lock. My favorites are sitting in the US until next year with War Room. Yeah, they're very clony, but I wanted to make sure, for me, I want to see if this is going to fit my hand. Yes, this clearly does. And these are outstanding in their own right, but they're not the real deal. So I can't tell if I like the frame lock or the liner lock better. Does anybody have a problem with me showing those two on here? Mick! Could put those away. What you got? So what you got?
Nothing right now.
I need to. I did a little Zerhone on this one, but I think I want to go just a little bit more, make it a little bit brighter. Man, hard to breathe. Not a toy, Cone. Still not a toy. You want to get blind? That's how you get blind.
Shine your eyes.
Reflection does very similar job too, right? Okay. I figured that out at Blade Show. HITJ. Hey, it's the Johnsons. What up, Brian Kerr? How you doing? Yeah, so let me know. Yeah, today I carried the MBK mini old guard. This is about the perfect size knife for me, and just um, Wheezy 3 had the other one that I have, so um, did a custom ano for that one. What's up, Cicero? How you doing? William Hornbostel, good to see you. Oh man, the action on this is just ridiculous. Oh, I gotta have a huge shout out. This is I guess it's the Artisan Rebel, but I forget. Let's see, the 1867P titanium, but the AR RPM 9 blade. Not my favorite blade steel, but if I could get the S90 blade and it work with these scales, man, this would be one heck of a knife right here. But this one already out of the box has a ridiculous action on it. That's awesome, Wheezy. Cicero. Higgy says hi. Higgy, Joy, Jay. I can't read your name. Hi. Yeah, so I was thinking about cutting a finger choil in here because I always think about cutting finger choils and things, right? But I think that would look good in there. Is it necessary? No. But this Castellan, had I decided to keep it, or if I decide to keep it, this is a prime candidate for uh, a flipper delete because it is just so dang big, like unnecessarily so. And getting rid of here, if I turn it this way, you can kind of see the profile of the knife without that flipper. And I think it looks like it would be money right there, like this. What were the two knives you removed and why? They were clones. Um, Pretty awesome knives, and it gives me a lot of respect for the actual design of the original, the Usler duck and the duckling, and really definitely makes me want to get one. Oh man, this coffee's way too good right now. I like the tab on there. Well, the tab is good, quote unquote, but man, even like my hands, Captain Tiny hands here, with as big as that flipper is, it pushes me off the back end of the knife. And it just makes more sense to have that gone because it's got a generous thumb hole or, whatever, flipper hole. But I noticed if you grip it hard and you flip it from back here, what happens is it'll pinch your finger on opening if you flip it. Why does it say Noel when there's no one at the end? When there's one at no owl. Why does it say no owl when there's one at the end? No L. Oh, you're saying no. Why does it say no L when there's an L at the end? Okay. And then I read it as no owl. Oh man, I must be tired. Cliff, you have the Urban EDC Castellan. Is that the one you're talking about? Noel, Noel. um, I had never got one of these Petrified Fish Vikings either, and so I got this one in the other day. Oh, the Rebel. Okay, yeah, the Rebel's awesome, but not gonna lie, this one had a really bad detent. I mean, it was probably the worst detent I've ever felt on a knife. But now it's all good, and it's kind of a big ice pick, if you ask me. I don't know. It's a big boy, very pokey. Maybe this should be part of the Christmas giveaway. So, yeah, let me know what you carried. Let me know what you thought so far. Actually, I should probably put that on there, Q&A somewhere. I think there's a way to do that. Um, yeah, I think there is a way to do a Q&A, but we'll figure it out here shortly. What are you printing?
Bigger version or the rest of that.
Are you done through school? You get mad at me asking about it?
Mm-mm.
I just sold my Rebel, sadly. I'm telling you, if any of you guys have a Rebel and are willing to let me borrow it, I just want, or I'll even send you this, I guess, and see if this will fit one of the S90 or Magna Cut blades on here. You know, clearly you might have to do, I might have to do a little lock bar work, but it is what it is, right? So yeah, this is the cheaper version with the titanium handles, like $100. Definitely wish it was like SF2 steel or S90 or something. I mean, Magna Cut would be great too, clearly. I have the Artisan Rebel. Man, it is yes, this is the Artisan Rebel. 1867P is the model number for this particular one. Yeah, I had the Magna Cut one too, and I did a custom ano on it and sold it. I will say, the ano or the Magna Cut one was very scalloped scales. Like it was almost, in my opinion, it was too thin, and I guess that's why I sold it because it was too. It just felt like too thin in my hands. This one has flat scales and very similar checkering, but this one definitely fills out a lot better. I got a Rebel. Her name is Tao, and she keeps me on my toes. She gets it from her mom. I carried the military too, a Vosteed croc, and all my daily stuff. Ooh, a croc. That's a heck of a daily carry. Very thin, but very smooth. Yes, absolutely. I just thought it was too thin for me for some reason. Maybe I'm just so used to all these flat scale knives, and but Vosteed is killing it with the top liner. Yeah, I think Vosteed is. I think Concept and Tenable are, especially Tenable. Being in that budget category. So I got a couple of, well, yeah, Tenable's top liner locks. I carried the Cliff Brott says he carried the Ohio River Jack and the Saviti Buster FG. I've never held the Buster. I really need to. Where's my roll? Right here. I'm on a roll. This is so crazy on this milling right here. I have the Magna Cut Rebel, and I feel that it's too thin myself. I should just take this apart and see if the back end of your blade matches this. I also carried my Asher Spiro recently anode. I saw, yeah, the old gold. Good job on that, laid off Pete. My Para 315V. Geyser Sheepdog 154. Purple aluminum. Crossbar lock. Ron. I need to blow my nose real quick. Sorry, guys. All right, sound went out, but I didn't want you guys to have to hear me blowing my nose. Gross. Ron Crow. Darkwater, I couldn't let go of that AC satire Satyr, the OG one with that micro milled handles. So good. I do have a bison. It's a big knife. Oh, for sure. Neil McKenzie with 8 months with the Anchor Crew. Thank you so much, Neil Mack. The blessing about having nasal surgery is, even when my nose is plugged or stuffy, I can still breathe out of it, which is nuts because before, if I even thought there was an allergen in the air, man, my nose was just slammed shut. So, what am I gonna do here? Those are all. rings. Do you have you tried the Vosteed Thunder Beast yet? No, Christmas time, man, I gotta really save my money in house. So basically, starting after Blade West, I kind of saved up for Christmas, and everything gets real short at the end of the year. But you guys know, having a family and everybody's got something going on, right? So I basically just saved my money. I got a few knives here and there, but they were on trade. So I'm glad that you guys have introduced me to trading, or else I would have, never experienced that in the knife community, because the concept is very trusting. The flu season here, I ordered a nasal flush, but not the $100 auto one in the squeeze bottle. Yeah, I just got the squeeze bottle Neil meds, and the amount of stuff that comes out of your nasal, whew, it's mind blowing.
Nose and
Yeah, who is carrying it? William Hornboss still carrying the gator today? Someone was carrying the gator, and that is a big old knife right there. Good dadding it. She needs to be broke in. Yeah, that's what I got. Yep. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Big old gator. Then I always have to show off this beautiful Vosteed here, which is definitely highly underrated, but there's reasons why it didn't get as popular as it should have been. But I tried to remedy that here, and good fourth pocket. Yeah, good. Neti pots work wonders as well. I've never done a neti pot. In fact, I was always like, is that like, I had no idea what it was, but I figured it out. What's up, David's R&R? How you doing, my brother? Neti pot was a client of ours back in the day. At the time, it was unheard of and rather radical. She pretty. Rom, they're wicked good and inexpensive. I used one, yeah. Shout out to Burkle's Cerakote. They did my Vosti Thunderbird. It took it from gray to beautiful Aztec teal with a silver splatter on it. I think it really livened up this Ankylo, however you guys, is it Ankylosaurus or Ankylosaurus?
or Ankylo. I don't know.
Whatever, tomato.
Potato.
Neti is different. It feels strange at first, but fun. Neti potting reminds me of Dutch ovening, but you're leaned over a table. So I don't know if it's the same thing. So, or they're breakable. I loved using essentially a small teapot that you pour into one side of your nose, and it flushes your sinuses. Cool dinosaur with the wrecking ball tail. Yeah, that's right. Like swimming underwear. What? Oh, like swimming underwear. Yeah, this giant. Yeah, this one needs broke in.
Oh my god.
I did get the Thunder Beast. It's
I
nice.
think this is the biggest.
You can go ahead and show it.
Dang.
My son wants to show something he just 3D printed. It's a glider,
Mm-hmm.
and these are all literally individual strands, like a feather.
Mm-hmm.
And how do they fly? Because I mean, he just printed them, so.
Just glides.
Huh. That sucker's heavy right there.
Yeah, it's got to be to balance it out.
Is there any weights in there? Huh. Yeah, so this is actually a pretty large glider. It's just amazing some of the stuff that you can print.
It is printed separately. It's not one piece. But it could do it one piece. It just have a lot of support.
Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. Can't wait to see how it works. No, don't throw it in here.
No, I know. That would not be
You will lose it. Has anybody heard from War Room? What's he doing? All right, yeah. Let's see. What do you guys want to talk about? Sorry, I'm. How do airfoils work? High and low pressure.
I should do that for science.
So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, guys. I basically spent the last week in bed, so yeah. Has it been unusually warm or cold where you guys are at this time of the year? I know for us, it's only snowed one time and then it melted right away. And usually we have snow on the ground, so it's been unusually warm for us. But that happens. Um, it's happened a few times since I've been alive, so it is what it is, right? Let's talk about let's talk about fixie clips. Are you putting them up for sale anywhere, or have you? I haven't yet. I probably should. And we do have a bunch of fixed blade clips available, and three different sizes. Thank you, Jim, for reminding me. And this is a collaboration between myself and Mr. Cox there. But yeah, that's the whole point is having a deep carry pocket clip that indexes off and locks onto your pocket, with no need for anything else. This will work directly in place of, the knives you already get and come with like a tech lock or anything that has screwed hardware. This will screw into place and help you out. So, of course, you can plug a milestone 58. Let's talk about fixie clips. So, anyways, yeah, this is these fixie clips are awesome. It's something that I had really wanted to do for a long time, and Jim helped me get there. I got to figure out why they're printing kind of funky here in the corner, which doesn't really mean a hill of beans like this one didn't. But they've been great. I mean, they pocket really easy and they lock on super tough. So if anybody's interested in some fixie clips, they're $5 each or six for 20. So uh, with that, Mr. Cox and I will split the proceeds on these for personal. Um, so for us to actually be able to keep designing and do stuff like that, I guess I should say me keep thinking of random crap and Jim designing some awesome stuff. So, but these are available and they do work extremely well. There's small, medium, and large. They definitely are non-marring for sure. Hey, it's a Johnson says we just went over 500 on YouTube and we're giving away a TRM tag along. Holy cow, that's an amazing gift. Amazing giveaway. Um, wow. And also, if you haven't subscribed to Hey It's the Johnsons, please check out their channel and give them a follow. I definitely appreciate that. And if you are a YouTube channel, please post your link in the chat so other people can join. That would be most appreciated. Knife stands. Yes, there is knife stands on there. I haven't printed those yet. Um, I was kind of out of it this last week, but there is knife stands. There's a few other things too in the works. So if someone would post, "Hey, it's the Johnson's link," that would be sweet. Thank you, David. Definitely appreciate that. Hey, it's the Johnsons on Instagram too. Awesome. Yeah, I want to be able to promote everybody's channels. I mean, mine has been extremely slow. The slowest growth in my whole year and a half of doing this has been in the last 3 months. Don't know why. That's fine. Government shutdown. Who knows? But it is what it is, right? I've been very blessed over the last year and a half, and I cannot complain one iota. So yeah, let me move this thing here. I feel like my voice kind of sounds weird. You sound weird. Oh, was doing it backwards. But I think, yeah, what Kelly was talking about that these micartas, they didn't match up. And so a little bit different design on them. But I like them both. I think they both have their merits. Yeah, but everybody on here is already subscribed. So 10K. What is he saying? A 10K Arius? Boy, if I have a TRM Bulldog, but man, I have a hard time. Anything? Anything available yet? Huh, that's weird. What was the screen froze on? Was I holding a knife or? That's pretty funny. You're fine now. I guess I don't really need a finger twirl on this one. What was the frozen screen like? Holding a knife. Was it the TRM? I would take you guys out there and show some zerhoning, but it's cold out, and I don't have a video stand out there. I do want to do some zerhoning tonight. The blue one. Oh, okay. Wow, that was a minute ago. The blue. Very crazy color. Some what? Some sandblasting, basically, Jim Cox. Let's see that glider fly. What y'all doing? What's up, Robo? On the edge. Can I be a mod, please? Everyone here can vouch for me. On the edge. What's my first name? Shugs. Currently editing. What are you editing? Lego my ego. Ooh, egos sound delicious. I must be hungry. Look at all this blue. What you doing?
Going and check my house.
Stacy's house?
Yep.
Stacy's mom. What up, Robo? Video I should have had done literally a year ago. Been busy with school. Oh, I want to see it. When the screen froze, the glider was the first thing I thought of. I have to research. Be right back. Trying to think, do I know On the Edge? I've got to, right? But what's the allure of being a mod other than you're charged with, keeping peace, order, law and order, good order and discipline. There we go. Go ad. Also, any of you guys watching professional football right now, let me know who your favorite team is. Removing the bad guys. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, Kelly, it's like, well, that's 7 o'clock there. So 7-Eleven. You know, this is such a weird knife, but it's kind of weirdly cool in the same aspect. Well, I'm gonna leave that up to Kelly as far as the moderatorship. So on the edge, and I just want you to be part of this community, and if you're pretty new to it, stick around a little while. Um, I want to run a clean channel here, and that's my big thing is I want it family friendly at all times. Is there some things that are said here once in a while that may not be quite PC? Yes, but the big thing is I want family or friends to be able to join in, and it's not cussing or sexual or anything like that. We want it to be uplifting and family friendly to people. So that's my big requirement is that we keep the nonsense out. So, and then also get to know why dark water does what dark water does. I don't do this for my own clout, not for any stretch. I do this all to raise awareness, and that's what Gareth is telling me to do right now. Is for restoring the bond, and that's my disabled veteran nonprofit. And everything I do here is to raise awareness and support for that. And so, shameless plug for restoring the bond. Um, it is the last 2 days of the year, and if you are wanting to get a donation in before the end of the year, just text RTB to 44321 or restoring the bond to 44321, and it'll bring you to a Give Lively donation link. And 100% of the proceeds that are paid to RTB go to disabled veterans. I don't take a salary. I don't take a bonus. I don't take anything. So, anyways, there's a lot to restoring the bond. Help with gadgets. What's up, brother? There's football games on Tuesday nights now. Been a while since I watched a football game. No, I'm just asking who is Darkwater, says Tommy. Good to see you, Tommy. Yeah, some stuff flips through, but we try to keep it PG. Are no, there is no games tonight. Sorry, guys. I got everybody kind of mixed up, but just curious who everybody's teams are. Yeah, same, Robo. Dysfunctional, family friendly. On the edge, no biggie either way, and I don't want Kelly's mishmash to be in a bind. I've been a YouTuber in the knife community for a couple of years. I have a couple hundred knives. I'm a subscriber and a member. Push it, brother. No NFL games tonight. Games Saturday. Tons of bowl games too. Oh, I gotta see. I think I wonder if Navy's in a bowl game this year. I saw that Army won their bowl game the other day, so congrats, Army. Man, the spine on here, the jimping is super aggressive. Definitely a DNA collector on the back of there. Thomas, I'm working tomorrow, but taking the first 2 days of 26 off. Awesome. Darkwater is more well behaved than me, and he is a good guy. Darkwater, he's been around for a while. From what I've seen, seems like a good guy. So has on the edge has been a member on my channel for 7 months. Roger that. Don't worry about it. Love the jimping. Go Army. Go going harder, faster, stronger. What up, Bando? Raw Devil Dog. Tommy, what's up? Forgot it was Tuesday. I don't watch football anymore, but I do love have the Steelers score pop up on my phone when they're playing. I should admit that after a Browns loss. Hey, it's all good, man. Um, that happens. I mean, Denver lost to some interesting teams this year, so will I get a timeout if I say Jesus loves you? Not here. We encourage that. We absolutely encourage that. I don't mind contributing, but payday is Friday and a half. Yeah. Do eh, don't ever donate here if you're putting yourself in a bind. And I tell that to anybody, doesn't matter what. Uh, although that is very good natured, you got to be, responsible too for your health and your family. So, all right, I'm just playing with this thing. I want all the jimping. Yeah, this like up here is like perfect jimping, and then back here it is ridiculously aggressive, which is fine. But you can see how much skin is in there. You can see my skin off the back. This one needs skiffs. Kelly's mishmash, 8 months. I don't know if that's good or bad. Gabe Harlan, yeah, and the whole DK Metcalf hitting a fan stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. There's no reason for that. I've been handing out tiny Jesus loves you figurines. Is that the like the buddy Jesus ones where they're like pointing at you? On base for about 6 months and haven't gotten in trouble yet. William Hornbostel, what branch are you in? Sometimes my grandkids are here, and there are definitely channels I can't have on. This one is an exception. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. What's up, Greg Vandy? Good to see you. Yeah, I definitely like this. But yeah, for my fellow service brothers and sisters, thank you guys for serving. Um, Me and my wife were talking about it the other day. It's like, when do I want to retire? Like, is it there yet? I got a little Jesus from Pen and Pen Blades. Navy hands. If it was Army hands, the metal would be on your finger. I got this metal on my finger. I don't know what happened. What up, Adventure Man? How you doing? Wait, Adventure Man, isn't that Lance? I actually think I contributed on to your cause a while back. I'd have to look it up, but I remember seeing Dark Water and an ask for contributions for veterans. I hmm. Civilian employee, Lasano Fitness Center at Lackland. All right. Isn't that what it is? Is Lackland in Texas? No, I don't know. Got into buying and selling Lego. Yeah, you were saying that the other day. I am all right. I just decided to not go for Micro, Tech Mini, MSI anymore. I don't like the way they have been releasing them. Force support, protect the family. Brian, 10 months with the Anchor Crew, 2 months more than Kelly. Yeah, she's been slacking. Thank you, Brian. Wow, on the edge. So you spent that money on an Anchor Crew membership when you need groceries, man. If I'm understanding that right, you better be careful there. But I can't thank you enough. And welcome to the Anchor Crew on the edge. Lance is Adventure 50. Ah, yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. ADV 50. Just had to show me up. Laughlin, there we go. Lackland is Santa. Oh, yeah. I was in San Antonio not too long ago. Hey, oh, Darkwater. Just finished up Bible study. Good to see you, Rodney. We were just talking about you. Kelly was wondering what god awful colors these were. Who was a Gators fan? But I told her, no, this is the best team right here. This is the Denver Broncos. This actually, the coloring looks more like Boise State Broncos, but I like the color. I like it a lot. In Del Rio, Old Man on the Ridge. Tommy, 11 months, showing Brian and Kelly. Tomcat, go to your chat, and it says milestone chat in green, I believe, or something like that. That's how you do it, I think. So, Bluminot, Blue! What up? Just had to say that. Darkwater, Marco, Kelly, Gene, Kane, William, OMOTR, Old Man on the Ridge. A motor. A motor. Oh, motor. I'm going to start saying that. Oh, motor. Gabe, Brian, and Cliff. Oh, motor. Tommy Gadgets. Blue. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. My landlord's pizza showed up at a front door instead of the back door. He almost lost to Papa John's pepperoni and a mushroom. Oh man, I gotta find some chapstick here. Lips is chapped. Manufactured in the USA. Mm. Yeah, last week I was worried about passing out on the screen. Hey, I have a super or a channel donation from Mr. Rodney. Thank you so much, Rodney, for the awesome channel donation. I definitely appreciate that. Tomcat Anchor Crew with 10 months. True orange needs to be more of a burnt orange for the Gators. My bad. I missed another surprise micro drop for the mini MSI at Rec yesterday. They sold out 9 hours before I even knew about it. Just pretty soon. Is that Gabe? They're going to be as common as hen's teeth. So just have, just have patience. It will come to you. Good things come to those who wait. You will get one. And if you play the this crazy knife game, I mean, there's a new knife out every day. And the thing is, All you got to do is wait at a maximum 90 days, and someone will be selling one for half price. And I love that aspect of it. So, just keep that in mind. If you don't get one on the release, who cares? You will get one eventually. And I know that for sure. San Antonio has Randolph. Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought it was Lackland there. Don't make my mom cry. Rodney says, missed you, buddy. Hey, I missed you guys too. I just was not doing so hot during all this. So I just decided to keep my mouth shut and stay upstairs. And I tried to call a few people here and there if I could. But yeah, I mean, it's almost the better part of 3 days I slept. And I think my body really needed that. So, I mean, clearly it needed it. All right. So they are releasing them in a way that they will lose demand from people before they catch up and get a resupply ready. Like, I don't like anything about, oh, what is it? Work Sharp's RMX releases. I think they're kind of clowny if you ask me, but um, that's just my personal opinion. I'm sure it's a fine knife. Just, but they're trying to do what a lot of these other a lot of companies do and do a limited release and build supply. I mean, build demand over supply. So it is what it is, right? Crow's Blades, welcome to the Anchor Crew. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Ron, for I guess rejoining would be the right term, because I know you've got a couple memberships on here before. Either you bought them or were given to them because you're no longer a green logo on here. So awesome! Thank you so much, and thank you for supporting. And for those of you that just joined, Ron and um, who was it? On the Edge. If you take a pause or do it after this, actually, you might want to do it right now, but go to my uh, members only section and go to the um, video, watch the 2-minute video on there, do follow the instructions and enter in the giveaway, because later tonight I'm going to do the drawing for December's members only giveaway. And so far we have 4 knives, but I might give away 6 instead and give 6 people. It's not 6 knives for one person, but it would be 6 different winners. Or 4 to 6, I should say. We will get some of that out, and or we will get a lot of winners for Christmas. That was kind of my goal with it. So if you guys would go in and comment on there, if not, you'll miss December's, even though you paid for it in December. So thank you. Rowing Bridge, J and J. What? What do you think about Magnica? I love your name though, Harry Hugh Janus. I'm going to enunciate that very well because I know exactly what you're going for on your name. Hi, the name is Hugh Janus. Thank you, Harry. I had a lot of memberships, but had to cut back when the government shut down, not getting paid for 2 months. Oh, for sure. I shouldn't say I try to limit mine. I basically said right off the bat, I can do $20 a month on memberships, no matter who or whatever combination that is. And I've stuck to that because you know, it raising a family on a budget, you got to be smart about it, right? So I had a lot of membership. Oh yeah, I just read that. Mom beat, now I'm back and blue. Mom beat me, now I'm back black and blue. Roger that. So also, Ron Crow, thank you for your service. Definitely awesome to hear your story, and because I had heard around the pipeline that you were a colonel, you retired as a colonel, and um, that's sweet. Doesn't matter, but you raised your hand and you served in in the armed services, and that means a lot. Means a lot to me. So, all right. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull out some of my favorite knives of 2025 that I picked up. Doesn't mean they were released in 25, but I'm just ones that I absolutely picked up, and I've kind of been enamored with. But the mini FSI, it's FSI, right? Or MSI. I mean, it's still a bar lock. Hey, Gareth, are you a knife maker from South Africa? So it shouldn't be as hard to get a mini FSD or man stoppage. Spyderco Sage 6. I don't have a Sage 6. I wish I did, but I don't. Let's see here. All right, so right off the bat, one of my favorite pickups. Let me just move these out of the way too. Snake mushroom is the CKF Evo 4.0. This is not a new knife. In fact, this one's a couple years old, but I picked it up in January of 2025, February maybe, and I'm glad I did. It's just a very mean knife. She's very thick. Got a great action. Um, I don't know what else to say about it. It's one of the ones that joined the permanent collection right off the bat. So, anyways, this was one of my top pickups of 2025. So let's move on a little bit. I think about moving to Minnesota to open a daycare. I saw HB and thought maybe bull. What does that mean? Bull crap? And maybe I just have something with this blade design, but another one that I picked up in 2026 or 2025 and have really enjoyed. I actually sold this one and got it back. Was the compadre. This one happens to be a Rec special edition, but very similar blade shapes. Definitely different handle shapes, but I definitely like those two. I love reading these comments. Gareth Bull, a knife maker here. Gareth H. Bull. Did you mean a Leering Center? All right. And this is my first, I believe, true uh, custom, which, it's not as custom as some of the customs out there. It is. It's all hand milled. There's no CNC involved. But it was the Bober Blades Fifth Element. And of course, I had to dark water it up a little bit in black ano and teal ano to match the techno carbon. But, these are not in order of precedent here. But man, they are something spicy. Look at me. I'm the captain now. I heard there's billions of dollars in it. All right, so here's an oldie that I picked up in 2025, and it is a Quiet Carry Drift V1, and absolutely love this one. Again, going into a similar blade shape as those two, and it was great. So let's see this one, big deal. This one was a channel gift from a very generous member, and never had I dreamed would I have something like that, especially as a gift. And so I just wanted to give a shout out to that very generous person for, thinking of me and how fantastic Gecko customs are. and it really made me a believer in them. Sorry if I missed anyone. Frying chicken and listening. Man, that sounds good though. It is a very sad situation, and that's people are saying is all that corruption and nothing's going to happen. That's unfortunate because, man, I just don't want to have to hang out with old jazz hands. I don't blame you. All right. And then this one's another custom one off, and this one's from Monterey Bay Knives that he did for me. And definitely love this. Definitely a pretty little fart here. Probably get some of those big Timascus or Zerk pivot collars when those drop. But man, she pretty. You think you're all right? I'll have to check it out when I get off the live stream. So yeah, definitely love the sea otter. I'm pretty much emptying out my top shelf for you guys so you could see what are in my current top collection. But these are all ones that I picked up in 2025. Yes, yep, and they've been nothing short of outstanding. So this one I just put skiffs in it the other day. But the Vero Mini Nova, and she's a beaut, Clark. So if you ever see a guy by the name of Josh on here, he will tell you what the HB is for. He has a killer whale as his logo. Yeah, if you guys could give the screen a double tap and like this video, I definitely appreciate that. Helps affect the algorithm in bringing people in or out, I guess. In and out. In and out. The Barkin' Spider. Oh, love that Vero. Oh, now I'm intrigued. Hey, it's Johnson's. I subscribed for you if you didn't see that either. I don't really get to see a lot of people who subscribe. It doesn't give me any notifications. I just have to go back and look at the list, which can be very intimidating. It is silly. I bought skiffs for my Petrified Fish Victor. No. Well, the Victor is already a heavy enough blade where it doesn't really need it. But it's your knife and it's a great knife. So why not? I mean, that's not silly at all. Um, I have a couple of new petrified fish, this being one of them. I need to get another Victor though. I want to get the aluminum one. I was guilty of not hitting like, so flying headbutt kick slapped it right now. Oh Lord. Not at all. PF makes great knives for sure. Projectiles are sharp. What's up? What's up? Yeah. I should pull out some of my other PFs. Hello, PF. Of course, you can't forget this big old beast from Petrified Fish. Gigantic red carbon or whatever red tarp that is. It looks cool though. The Viper, that's what it is. Kind of forgot. Conversely, on the other end of that spectrum, we got the Warrior X, and you can see there's a big difference in size on there. But definitely like the Warrior X2. Very cool. Make sure you comment on the giveaway video. Thank you, Dark Water, for allowing me to plug it. Absolutely. Hey, it's the Johnsons. I'll have to comment on there after I get off here. So, yeah, I've been wanting this one for a long time. Finally picked it up. And it is smaller than I thought it would be, but the other one's a little bit bigger. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? Pretty neat shape though. And it comes with dog tags and everything in the package. So I thought that was pretty neat. Titanium pocket clip. Not a bad deal for what it is. Carbon fiber, K110, which isn't that just Bowler D2 basically? So how about a coffee? What's up with that? And then one of my favorites from Petrified Fish is the mini beluga. And I just think it's pretty cool, if you ask me. Had to add some thun studs to it. Pro Muhammad says Roblox rivals knife. Knife. K110 equals D2. Yeah, I definitely like this raindrop carbon fiber. It just looks pretty. It looks pretty. Sure does. I've never played Roblox. Yeah, I love the belly on that thing. Muhammad Pro. Isn't there like a bunch of games on Roblox? Like a bunch of games? A bunch. Say it with me now. A bunch. Oh man, only thing missing on the beluga. What giveaway are we talking about? Um, I think. Well, mine and hey, it's the Johnsons. Yeah, I don't know what the symbol that keeps showing up is, but it definitely is some sort of like Chinese writing plus an A. No idea. Hacked. Someone was hacked. She's a beaut. All right. Does anybody want to see any of those, or should I put them away? Put them away. I had did this knife the other day, well, a couple months ago in yellow, and I liked it, but I also like it like this. So the old silver fox here. I like it how the pocket clip disappears into the body line or into the black line there. Pretty cool little design. Wow, crab and lobster cakes for dinner. I'm coming over. The Raven is a cool knife. Yeah, I really do like the Raven. I did a little dark water acid treatment on there, and I think it turned out all right. That would look good as blue and black. I bet it would. I guess I could always change it back to silver if I, didn't like the blue or the. I was thinking about doing one in pink the other day just because I've never done a pink knife, and I think that would be hilarious. But I don't know. Maybe, maybe. I could do this in like that crystal tie pattern. Could. Huh. Yeah, that would be kind of neat. See if I could set that here for a second. I could make the silver on there like this. Do you think that would be too much? because then at least the silver would match in pattern with the carbon fiber. What do you think? A pink and black would look slick. I think it would look cool personally. What up, Metal Relic Art? How you doing? How many of you guys would own this knife if you got the chance? Too much with the carbon? Do it in purple? I think you got a good eye and we trust you. Yeah, it's actually a bigger knife, Gareth. Like this one might actually fit you pretty well. Not big into the crystal tie. This one actually isn't real crystal tie. This is me with a Dremel grinding wheel in different patterns. So that's what it is. I'm good. Looks like a great one. What up, Wyoming Adventures? Good to see you, sis. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, on the edge. Sounds good. Wyoming getting better. Yeah, we were supposed to be in your neck of the woods tomorrow night, Wyoming Adventures, and with everybody being sick here, I don't know if that's such a good idea that we head over that way, but rest assured you'd know if I was heading that way. Oh, understood. Yeah. Different strokes for different folks, right? I got to quit playing with this Rebel. This one I got actually as a gift from Artisan. Huge shout out to Russell. This one had a few little errors on it. That's probably why it's a gift to me. But there's a couple like blotches on the blade here, and it was pretty damaged on the end here, and I got it all taken out, which is awesome. And that's where I got the idea, like, holy cow, what if I put an S90 blade on here? Like that would be sweet. That's all Dremel work. Yep. I'd like a how-to for that. An early stream. What's going on, Dan? Yeah, I gotta go earlier. I'm getting too old to stay up late. You know those old LDOs. What up, Mallory? Can't wait for your new release, brother. It's gonna be awesome. Happy New Year, Mallory. Good to see you, bro. I'm just using text to talk, so who knows what my phone will type. What up, Paul Mills? How you doing? LMAX 17.5 DPS. This man is a gem in the knife world. So, excuse me. You got some hair on your pants, son.
Yeah, Willow's sheds like
Willis?
a dog.
Our dog Willis? Willow? Mm-hmm. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to mute it for a second so I don't blow your eardrums out. Okay. Sorry about that. What'd you say?
I had some RC Blend stuff soon.
Okay. Well, you got money.
I know. I got one.
On here, I really want to take this out and Zerhone this probably tonight. I think that'll be my next little project. I'm just going to make it a little brighter because anytime I see like eggshell, like you could see some snails on there, I want to get rid of that. I want to get it back down to, like this. This was Zerhoned. Little brighter finish. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nuts. Maybe it's just a new toy that I want to play with. Got to go. Just buried the tip of Miguron Evok in the finger. You're kidding me. Well, Greg, we will keep you in our prayers. Hope you're doing all right. I got the ATK Halton today. It's a fantastic knife. Isn't it a big knife? Projectiles are sharp, like huge. Excuse me. Tri-State is starting his Christmas giveaway shortly. Just an FYI. Thank you for the heads up. I don't generally go over to that channel just because, again, I want to have PC friendly content at my house. And he's generally not PC friendly. And heck of a channel, clearly. Not talking smoke, but I just not my flavor. You know what I'm saying? Not something that I can support with my children around. So glad to see you in here. No need to reply or say hi. The H2O Kickstarter pre-launch is live. Go check it out. Awesome. Ouchie, I'm a mo. Yeah, it's all right, Greg. You'll be all right. I did have a mini beluga earlier, Wyoming Adventures. I could pop that back out if you'd like. So I'll say so far, these are some of my top pickups of 2025. Uh, Concept came in swinging at the end with finally a frame lock Fenrir. And, just this texture on here is ridiculously good. Um, I can't say enough about this. Um, I definitely want to Zerhone this as well, just because I feel like it'll keep it less printy. But this is sweet. Definitely something about these Fenrirs that make them super special. I can see my nasty fingerprint on there too. What's up, Pizza Fingerprint? Not seeing any comment video for Unprofessional Dad. Not seeing any comment video for Unprofessional Dad. I haven't got to talk to Unprofessional Dad in a little bit. Okay, round 4 of trying to sleep. Thanks, Darkwater. Keep well and keep safe. Hey, love you, Gareth. I'll shoot you a message back when I get off this live. Pretty much caught up now. So, anyways, hope all is well, and I hope you have a good night. Sweet dreams. It's basically the same price as an 80 20.5 dark water, not really a NAR. Oh, same size, not same price. Oh, okay. I thought they were way bigger, though, for some reason. That's very true. Very strong R rating. Yeah, and let me grab that because told you I'd bring that out. My chair's not rolling good anymore. Time to lube it. Yeah, here's a mini beluga. And then I got me thinking on there, like I wonder if I put the titanium clip on here, but then it wouldn't say beluga. But it is what it is, right? Like it is a good knife. And I think what these definitely were missing from the factory is a thumb stud. Now it's got some on there, and it rockets. So busy all the time. What up, KGI? How you doing? Also, Merry Christmas to you guys all. Sorry I missed it last week again. That's something I wanted to say was I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, which, you know, tomorrow's the last day for us all for this year. And just thank God for his grace and his mercy and getting us all through 2025 alive and good health. I may be sick, but I'm still healthy, right? So it is what it is, right? You don't know why PF don't have thumb studs, right? I I don't know. Fish don't have thumbs. I don't know. Wyoming Adventures ordered a tenable entity in Damascus in pink. I had the full size beluga, definitely a cool budget knife. Yep. The entity is awesome. Wyoming Adventures, best button lock I've had. Blasphemy. Well, it is good. It is for dang sure good. My favorite button lock is kind of a toss up between the Primordial Mark IV and this one just ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount of ridiculous. And it has beautiful sound. Now I did skiff this one the other day because, why not, right? Dang it, you guessed it. I didn't know if you were having a joke or there was a real legitimate reason they did, and I was like, "Uh-oh, I'm really behind on this." But my other button lock that I've really enjoyed this year is definitely not a new knife. It's a Kaiser and the Towser K Mini, and then I had this one customized, but um, this one took a long time to break in, and break in it did for sure. And it's my beautiful black coffee bean here, dark roasted coffee bean. My 3V Towser K Mini. Dan, Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, definitely like that. But yeah, two really fine button locks this year. I'd say they're a whole lot different in price, but after what I paid to get this DLC coated, these roughly are about the same price, which is nuts. Yeah, it looks good. What up, Dewey? Yeah, I love a Towser too. Oh yeah. So also in my top pickups of 2025 is the Primordial Mark IV. Um, that's pretty much my, well, can't say that this one would be in there too. But these are some of my top of 2025 that I picked up that were uh, kind of mind blowing or just fit the bill really good. And so I definitely have a lot, as you can see, with finger choils that take up that space. That's because I love a good finger choil. So I want a lefty version of that frame lock Fenrir so bad. Got to get going, guys. Much love to each other. Hey, I understand if you guys need to go and support Tri Cities or whatever it is. Yeah, Tri State. Definitely go do that. Go win you something. Uh, it is what it is. Peace be with you, and also with you. Excuse me. How you doing, son? Good. I gotta take that outside. I keep forgetting. Actually, if you put it by my silver wrench over there, I gotta take that wrench out too. Right there. See the wrench in front? I keep finding the older knives. I got a Spyderco Shaman lightweight earlier today. That's awesome. Oh, supper is ready. We'll eat some good supper. But I just know everybody was saying that Tri-State was starting up. So, yeah, I don't know why. I wish Kaiser would bring back some of two things Kaiser needs to bring back. Some of the older models like this that actually did something good. They did bring back the T1. Good on them. But they also need to bring back quality control. So that would be a huge thing. So look forward to things in 2026 for Kaiser, especially if they get their QC in check. Because something like this is one heck of a knife right here. And why not support CK Knife Works, old Christensen, and get some more revamped models of this? Because this is a bad mamma jamma right here. So you'll have plenty of randos vying for free stuff. I know, it kind of makes me want to give away something just like stupid huge for my faithful here. That's the way I think, though. I just got the Miguron Bologna in the mail, the 4-inch version. That one and the PF forward are my faves. The 20. Yeah, you had the black. Wait, what forward did you get, Dan? I remember you showing me it that one day. But I did get another Bologna. Go on, hand me the Bologna out of there.
I don't know if I've seen the little one.
It's the second from the right in the bottom. Yep.
Oh yeah, that one.
So I got this Bologna, and can't recommend this one enough. It is super lightweight. It is super snappy. It's ridiculous, and that's the premium Bologna, but it's definitely worth it. Kaiser makes some good knives, but it's hard to keep up the way they flood the market with the versions of the same knife or versions of any knife. They just Civivi, well, same company, Kaiser. They're I don't know. There's too many knives. Like there's days I just want to sell all my knives and just be done with the rat race because it's like you can't keep up. And people want to cough out designs like they're breathing. And good on you. I understand wanting to make money, get it while you can. But on the same note, like, are your designs timeless? Are they going to be something someone remembers next year, next week for that matter? And so, I want to see people come out with good heirloom quality, um, groundbreaking knives. That's why I won't release something because it's like, you have to compete with that. And I want something that'll come back around and be like, man, did you get that Chris Reeve, whatever? Did you get that, whatever? Because it's a timeless design and it's going to stick around. But also, I guess on the same note, shoot your shot and get as many designs out there as you can. So I just can't keep up with the demand. The blue stonewash, that's right. You got the gray Valona. Roger that. I'm totally having a brain fart right now. I'm trying to think of the new release from a brand that makes knives in the $150 range. They just released a top liner lock with blue. You're talking about Asher knives and that new release that he did. I'm assuming KGI. It has that blue carbon fiber top liner lock. But yeah, it's an Asher. I just don't have that. I want to get it, but there's a lot of knives I want to get, and if I can sell some knives tonight, I'm pulling the trigger on on that Monterey Bay knives that they have up right now. I gotta get it because I know they don't restock that often on things. But again, Asher always low key drops, but they're low key heavy hitters, so you can't go wrong with Ashers. I did. Was it somebody was telling, or I was reading the other day that they bought an Asher and it wasn't sharp, or there was something wrong with it, and that is very rare, definitely for an Asher to have a QC problem. Even on the secondary or seconds list, you can barely, if at all, distinguish that they're seconds from the reals. What up, TC Blades? Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Darkwater, have you checked out Asher knives? I feel like I'm having a stroke. Did I not just talk about Asher knives or did I break up? I mean, I got a couple Ashers right here. Unless you're talking about something else, help with gadgets. What up, Don and Chris? How you doing? Paul Mills, good to see you. Thank you for hanging out here. Definitely appreciate it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The bum the bumbu. Bumbu. Oh, I guess I better add this to one of my favorite pickups of 2025. And this was dropped in 2025. All right, let's put in the drops of 2025. Um, we'll put these away.
Should do a game show.
You want me to do a game show?
Like some.
Out of the ones that are in here that dropped in 2025, you're scaring me, boy. Definitely didn't drop in 2025.
That knife sharpener just dropped right now
Knife sharpener just dropped on the floor.
on my foot.
All right. This one didn't drop. This one dropped. This one dropped. This one dropped.
Any of these?
I got to see if I can't find one of those blue carbon fiber on the secondary. He'll restock here soon, I bet you. I said that before you talked about that. Oh, Roger that. Help with gadgets. That custom Tanto you have is so cool. Wait till he makes an XL version of this because this is small. This is a smaller pocket knife, but it's awesome. Of course, I couldn't leave it just the techno carbon scales. I had to dye black and teal to match those carbon fiber. So yeah, Bober, they definitely Kyle Bober does an amazing job with his knives. As he should. I mean, it's a custom, right? Should be awesome. All right, so yeah, drop in 25, drop in 25. What other would you add here for top drops of 2025? Because these are some of mine. That custom Tanto you have. Oh, you said that. Thanks to you, I have plenty from 2025. You keep me aware. Well, Rodney, you got to get that new MBK. You should see if they're still available on his website. I'm still mad that I haven't gone over there today to pick it up. Um, Good Lord. It's probably gone, and that's my luck, but I got to get one. Okay, put that back there. Yep. Well, it's next to that other one. All right, so I want that second one. Yep. All right, so here's another one of my top pickups of 2025.
Sweet.
What do you guys want to see to this top of was dead.
Plug it.
No, I unplugged it.
Oh, maybe it's drawing from it.
Something.
3D print.
Are we good? We're back? I don't know. No idea. And we are back. What's up, Jesse? I sent your package yesterday too, just so you know. I'm not sure what's going on with the internet. Maybe satellite interference.
Oh, that would make sense.
Because it is satellite, so it is what it is, right? Like, what do you do? Elon, dang you! And I don't remember if this. I think the strength might have released in 24, but it was so nice that I got it twice this year. Dark Water, my son says hi. How you doing, Dan Little? Let's say Dan Jr., but I don't think that's right. Little Dan. Which knife from MBK did you mean? The Honey Badger? No, the Futura. I've got to get the DLC Futura. Porcupine was a good one this year. Oh, the Porcupine is great. I wish they're gonna make a, whether they like it or not, they're gonna make a what do you call it? A premium version of it, whether they like it or not. I'm gonna make them. It is a good knife. What other editions do you guys want to see up here for 2025 that you picked up? The Honey Badger. No, I definitely want the Futura. The Futura.
Should do a knife modding live.
A knife modding live? And do what?
Mod knives. Wrist up to be modded. Because I want it modded.
What do you want done with it?
I want to cut the blade and make it either a clip point or something else.
Let me get a grinder before we do that.
When we do
The
a knife modding.
Thunderhead, you said. I don't have that one, unfortunately. The Trilobite is absolutely awesome. Is that a Monster DLC Spectrum, third from the bottom? It is. Yeah, that's the DLC version. And then I got the Spectrum, what do you call it? CP or cost point. Micarta as well, but there's just something about this black copper and DLC that looks really good in my opinion. Oh, the Pictus, yep. Well, I had a Pictus. War Room, I believe, has my Pictus. I don't remember who bought my Pictus. Somebody did. I think I have to get the Stiffy D coming this year. Oh, I do have another. Where is? I'm missing something right now. It'll show up here in a second. Oh, right here.
Oh my.
So I can't forget about this model for the Gecko. But this one was also released in 25 with the um, carbon fiber scales. So definitely in that top spot. And Projectiles Are Sharp has kind of a matching one that I did here, but mine is in green and his is in purple. So definitely a very awesome knife, the Sikore Light. Sikore, however you want to say it. I want a Fenrir, but too pricey. I just saw my phone visibly freeze right now. I'm not sure what's up with that. Wonder if people keep trying to call me. So I don't know. Yeah, go have mom call her, and they always call me during the lives. Hey, Darkwater, good to see you, my friend. What's up, Roger Baker? Flytanium Arcade. Oh, absolutely. Tenable has budget Fenriers. Yeah, I was cutting in and out. Yeah, Dan. Um, look at the Tenable budget Fenriers. I could pull one out real quick. I think I have one or two of them. Yeah, I'll pull those out. So, but these are top liner lock Fenriers. You know, they're budget, but they're amazing, especially for budget knives. So red and black Damascus, or I got the Ferrari carbon fiber and orange here, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, they're great knives. I have 4 Fenrir, I think. I have 2 titaniums and 2 crossbar locks. Callie over here pushing other people's codes on my channel right now. She said if you use to the point, that will get you an additional 10% off. But Dan, I know you like me better than that. You'll use code Darkwater and get that same 10% off. Oh Lord. Can't win. D Kong Blades. I was checking out your blades on Instagram today. I really dig your stuff. Who? What? Say who? What? Oh, there it is. No, oh, DC. No, D Kong Blades. What up, Darkwater? Just want to wave a hand. Hope you guys are having a good night. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas, D Kong Blades, and have a Happy New Year, my friend. Let's see here. I have the blue Damascus top liner lock. Thank you. I would love to have a Tenable Fenrir. They are such cool looking knives. They're sweet. Yeah, the Tenables are very affordable, and that's what I like about them is I don't who's to the point. Whose code is that? I guess it's probably to the point. But Darkwater, thanks. I have Concept Fenrir that I won from Concept and 3 Tenable Fenrirs. That's awesome. Is to the point Brian? Team B? I don't know. I try to keep everything straight and I can't. So of course, with every great concept big release, they have a tenable release, and you know they are pretty faithful in their production of both versions. So tenable Raven, concept Raven. Did you see the PM2 Warncliffe and Rex coming out? I did kind of see about it, but oh, Tim B. I use Darkwater code everywhere, even if they don't take it. Well, it's worth trying it because all of my codes are exactly the same. I don't have anything different on them, and I want it that way for ease of use because I want you to just be able to plug in the same thing and it work wherever you go. I don't have an Eagle Strike anymore. I'm going to get one. Yep, I need a What was that?
So
What is that, man? What's that big blue one there? Oh, I was like, what is that?
oh the oh.
Well, should we do a giveaway? We shall, Michelle. Here's a spider.
Where?
No. Argue that.
It's dead now.
No. I got from you is awesome dark water. Feels great in the hand. That's awesome. I don't have an Eagle Strike, but I ordered the entity. Dark water need to be a universal code for all the stores. Well, I'm trying. I try to get it out there to all of them. I managed to snag a concept Fenrir in Timascus with the Damascus pattern blade before they became unattainable. I love it. I have a headache from treating patients today. Good night, all. Darkwater. Thanks for what you do. You too, Master Sergeant. Thank you. Um, Knives and Gear Insights says, I like that to your strength. Well, the to your strength likes you as well, Knives and Gear Insights. Hi, Master Sergeant. Pass. It's like Frank's PAS. It's like Frank's Red Hot. What? Frank's Red Hot sauce? We want to use code Darkwater at the grocery store for like 10% off. Hey, that's a good idea. Well, just tell this it is. Say it's a senior citizen discount code. KGI, you sell that Kunwu yet? That's a sweet piece. What Kunwu you selling, Jim Cox? I mean, KGI. Thank you, Jim Cox, for posting that. I hope Chris and the boys are okay. I don't see a live from Unprofessional Dad. Say a prayer just in case. For sure. I'll shoot him a text message. Mr. Hornbostel, I will definitely be checking that out to make sure, okay? Here's another one. I can't remember if the minis dropped in 25, but man, that's a good one. Definitely bigger than the XL. That XL. Did any of you guys get the Growler XL? Like to me, this is perfect. Perfect EDC. My padre. Mi padre. Mi padre, Darkwater. Mi padre.
Giant samurai sword.
Yeah, one of my favorite Devos, the 25, because I believe this was also dropped in 2025, is the Chaser. And of course, I had to mod it, anno it, put thumb studs on it. But I mean, who doesn't like that sky blue and charcoal gray? Looks hot to trot. Well, all small knives are good for Captain Tiny Hands. That's right. He put a 3-knife challenge up earlier today and said he would not have a live tonight as he has the flu. Roger that. The Tuxedo Padre. I would snag it if I could. Yeah, I can't remember. This has got to be a 2025 release.
I've never seen that last year, I feel like.
Huh?
I just saw that last year.
Well, technically, this last year is a year long. All of 2025 is literally a year long right now. So,
one day.
yeah, I'm glad I picked this one up. This is definitely a good one. That's what I thought. It was like early 2025 release. I need more KGI knives. KGI is like me, been wanting to buy more gun stuff lately. Yes, Darkwater, I have a prototype of the Growler XL. It is perfectly sized if you have man hands. When you have Captain Tiny hands, it's a little large. Maybe a little in charge too. So yeah, so here's some of my favorites from 2025 release. Clearly there is more, but you know, I'm blessed to have these ones. I'm going to start putting these away one by one. Good night, sick light. Definitely cool in the, what is it? What is this? Kelp carbon fiber. Kelp. Yeah. You just spent another 400 on ammo. Your hubby's got big old hands, huh, Kelly? You know what they say about guys with big hands? They got big gloves. So, got to put strength away. Man, that ding on there. Something else right here. Work. Old Dan Stan. All right. The full Zerkatai Bluff. I'm going to keep that one out for a minute. Fair Monster. There we go. The old Raven. All right, where are you at? Right here. And the Folklore Crystal Tie, 1 of 1 edition. Expensive manicures. I got XL hands with medium length fingers. Gloves never fit me. It's sucky. I feel like that every time I put my hands in gloves, I got to pinch off the end of the finger. My son's laughing at me for some reason. All right, Fenrir. Yeah, very cool. It's like thumbprint or skin, or I don't know what they want to call that pattern. Dan Stan, it's okay. I know what you're saying. It's never a bad idea to invest in precious metals, for sure. Whether pointy or pewy, those precious metals mean a lot. Ground fog, Merry Christmas. I hear you, Dark Water, same. Yeah, all of my gloves growing up as a kid, I could always never get this one to fully seat either right here. So I was always jamming my gloves down. Maybe I got extra webbing in there, maybe not. But yeah. All right, Primordial. Primordial. I got a lot of silver, but I could always use more. But I heard there was a run on silver or something going on right now. I just do not pay enough attention. I guess I should. I have a pew with that same milling. Currently investing a lot in brass. Is that considered a precious metal? Yes. Mick Ranger, I swear you're like my twin. If you're going to invest in silver, you better do it now. Now, dude, same. I have to put my glove on and then jam it down between my fingers so I can use it. Yep. All right, Fenrir back in. Here's the other version of the Fenrir, the crossbar lock. Definitely a little bit different blade version, but it still looks equally as crazy. I like the way it flows though from here to the blade. That's a cool transition there. Consider all my knives precious metals. I do know I got this one in 2025 from Knife Stock in Europe, but this Model 6, scare you. It's sweet. Definitely a cool color. Silver went up $5 today, a troy ounce. And then we'll put the Devo away real quick. This is a 1 of 1 edition that I picked up at Blade Show. And then I have the KB Knives Carry in Timascus inlays. Brand new. These are both brand new, by the way. They're just out. Clearly, they're not in the box at the moment. we're going to do the Urban EDC F5.5 with the anchor. This one is in bronze. It's at $75 an ounce, up 45 on the year. Oh, yeah, I'm doing really good. I think I bought mine at 15. Excuse me. And then the Urban EDC Castellon. Yeah, Castellon, the collaboration with Demco. I have a used Berg Blades, slim, lightly used, by the way, in lightning camo. And then I have and let's do the Miguron Moyarl Titanium. And then I have the Fox Tour LMAX. Too much in the screen. And then Vosteed Akita Dark Water Custom. But if any of you guys are interested in these, let me know. I need to sell a couple. Not that you have to buy them on here, but I would like to pick up that knife when I get off the live stream tonight. And if I sell these, they will be a heck of a deal. The Moyaro 150, let's say 300 for the full Zerk, which is a ridiculous deal. Let's do something nuts. Let's do 125 for the carry. 200, 200, 200, 250 for the MBK custom. 150 for the Moyarl, 100 for the Fox, and 100 for the Akita. That's what I'm asking for those. If anybody is interested in anything right now or got some extra Christmas money, let me know. Yeah, these Urban EDCs are sweet. I do have another F5.5, which is probably my favorite knife of theirs between that and the Bacero. The Bacero. I need to drink some water. Excuse me. Am I frozen? Can you guys hear me? All right, I just saw my phone click again, so hopefully it wasn't froze through all that. And then also, if anybody is interested in picking up one of the RTB parts trays, that would be awesome. It's not froze, okay? Dan, you need this one right here. The full hand satin Moyarl. But that's my take. I know Rodney really wants this one. Mia Scusi. I'm glad I did not do this, or I didn't do this last week, because it would have been bad. I would have been on there for about 4 minutes and had to get off of there. So yeah, if you guys are interested in any of that, let me know. He likes the one at the top. Yeah, that one is super cool, and it's probably the smoothest KB that I have, and that's definitely a lot smoother than any of the other bluffs that I had, which is I love those. But this one's on a whole new level, so they must have polished the brass washers with it. This Dan needs them all now to afford. That's a different story. Pull some of those trays out and show them off. Well, this one is for projectiles are sharp, the orange and black here. I should set one of these up here somewhere. I could move this out of the way. So there's the orange version, and then let me move my Christmas ball here. And then this is the Ranger Rick version. Is that's what I need to catch up on my rent. Yeah, I would catch up on my rent first thing before I bought anything. That's for dang show. Am I back right now or not back? Rodney, I have like a bunch of different systems, but I always come back to stones, and that's the one I researched to be the best for the money. Hi, Brando. So I think I have an idea why it keeps cutting out. And I'm going to have to test that theory later. But every time my furnace kicks on, the stream kicks out, which we do not have a smart furnace, but maybe there's just enough EMI or RFI that it's definitely, or that it's messing with the signal. Aliens? Alien? So, yeah, Brando, good to see you. So, anyways, I think that's what the interference is, personally. Good way of thinking projectiles. Yeah, there's always going to be another knife. My Eldorado ship today. Yeah, I think you sent me that message, Rodney. And hopefully you got in on that free knife deal. If you got the Eldorado, you get another knife of Azusa's. Never had any of their stuff, so I'm curious. I am using Wi-Fi right now. Causation or correlation? Or both? But I got to figure out because I bought a node with this Starlink, and then after like 2 weeks of having it, the node, when it was plugged in, would make the whole internet go down. Makes no sense to me. So anyways, well, let's do a giveaway, guys. If one of you guys could post the rules, I would definitely appreciate it. And or if there's any prayer requests. We haven't done that in a hot minute, and I got to get back to that. Vanex, and yes, I get a free knife. That's awesome. Get you a wireless access point, mount it up high downstairs. See, I do have one downstairs, but every time it's plugged in, I it starts to just shut down the whole system. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm gonna have to mess with it tonight. All right, so making sure you guys couldn't see what I was writing there. All right, so I have a number, and the closest without going over live in USA proxy. Yeah, 18 years or old, must be US resident, must be a channel member. Um, Closest to without going over. If we have ties, we'll go to a second round knife fight, and then we'll go over the rules at that point. So my mother finger hurts. At least I know that the Evok is sharpening. That's awesome. Also, Dan, job on your sharpening work I've been seeing lately. Yeah, blessings for New Year. Does anybody have any prayer requests before we get started so I can write that down? What are you saying? The number range. Um, oh, it must be a channel subscriber. Excuse me. 200 to 300 channel member. Sorry, guys. Really freaking you out, huh? Channel subscriber must be a sub. Please like and subscribe, please. Blue. That's all right, Kelly. It happens. All right, so number range is 200 to 300. I will give you guys a. Well, so I can't type anything, so Kelly's starting it though. 200 to 300 is the range. I already got a number selected here. Awesome. We are rocking and rolling. $283 for Wyoming. 277 Fury. The number range is 200 to 300. 212. Awesome. Yeah, we're looking at some new printing stuff. Clearly, my son's kind of going nuts on some of these things, which is good though, because it's pushing our abilities and capabilities. So I really need to get a new laptop. I took 2 sheets of paper towel, 2 Band-Aid, and a butt load liquid skin. Stop bleeding. I always just put direct pressure until it doesn't bleed anymore, if you can. I mean, there's a couple instances I probably should have got stitches, but I refuse. Trying to think where I stabbed myself at training, and it already healed up very nicely. Oh yeah, right there. Uh, what up, Beefer Baron? Good to see you, brother. I've never won any of them, so what up, J1W? J1 Doobie. Hi, and Happy New Year. Thank you, aka Tristan, right back at you. I'm just getting over the roofing job, making thumb crack open and get super infected, and then I'll try to cut my fingertip off. What a week. Thank you so much. Awesome, guys. Level up, bro. Level on up. What's up? Hope you got a crazy nice knife. What? I read that wrong. What up, level on up? Good to see you. That's awesome. All right, we'll give it 2 more minutes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely level on up. Man, haven't talked this much in a week, so it's taking its toll on my throat. Pray for peace and strength, also for clarity, what God wants from me. I'm writing that down right now. For our troops and our sailors, I got 2 Dan prayer requests for our military. Dan, when do you think I should retire, my friend? Do you think I'm too old for this, Dan? Or should I stay at it for a while? That's probably why you're a little quiet tonight. Yeah, yeah, for sure it is. Did you try to brace yet? Hope he feels better. Greg, I need to get one. Palmer Connolly says, what up? What up, Palmer Connolly? Prayer for Jeremy's wife. Tanya took a spill on the ice and cracked her noggin. So we're praying for, is it Tanya or Tanya? Tanya. Head. And then prayer for my sister. Yep. Mick. The moment you say yourself, I'm too old for this crap, is when you should retire. When you are retired, you'll know. You won't have to ask. Stay at it as long as they let you. Well, Dan, you know that I could go till I'm 60, right? Like, I'm not constrained by the 20-year mark anymore. Like, they pretty much said I can do 40 years, which would be crazy. That'd be crazy. Like General Mattis. All right, let's call the game. Well, they did stop. Kelly did it. All right. So before we lose any more chats, pause on the chats for a second, and let's see if we can get this one real quick. And the winning number is 276. So hope you guys help me find that. 270 is the best so far with Tommy. 277 is Jesse. So he went over. So right now we are with help with gadgets at 270. Projectiles are sharp is 277, just over. Kathleen Smith is just over. Matt Marr edging out right now at 271, going around lane one, coming back up. There we go. Yeah, Matt Marr in first place as we round the corner. Coming around on the straightaway. We got B for Baron shot over the mark at 283. 257 there going on. So Matt Marr in first place still. Here we go. Yeah, we're missing a lot of numbers. That's what I'm seeing right now is 271. And I might be completely off, but that's where I see is 271. Unless you guys see something else right now. All right, Matt Marr with the big win at 271. I mean, that was a pretty good spread. Good job. All right, so Matt, I got a couple of things for you since this is a Christmas giveaway. Do you have any fixed blade knives for one? Let me know, yes or no. Do you have any fixed blades? Because I want to send you out a little 3-pack, an assortment of our Crest pocket clip. I also want to send you one of our RTB parts trays. And that's not all. I'd also like to send you a pocket knife. So let me know what color you would like for the parts tray. And let me know on the fixed blade stuff. If you have fixed blades. Fixed blade knife are a necessity, absolutely. Yes, I do. And the blue, do you want light blue or dark blue, Matt Marr? All right, Tristan, sounds good. Yeah, Tristan, if you do that, just send that text RTB to 44321 and send it that way. Um, I'd appreciate it. All right, let's start. Someone hit the go sign. We're gonna do numbers game round two. Um, Matt Marr, if you would stay out of this one just because you won that one, I'm gonna do a second round of those giveaways right now. The number range is going to be 700 to 800. I'll send you an owl instead if you want. If you want that owl, I'll send you that, Matt Marr. But oh, she's already rocking and rolling. Good things come to those who wait, right? Holy smokes, man! I wish that would clear my lungs good. All right, so this was Matt. Oh, come on, pen. Don't stop working now. U-R-E-R. He said owl. Okay, let's do that. The owl. This is the owl you're saying, right? The snow owl? Projectiles. I definitely want an owl, Morgan. All right, well, the owl is yours. All right, so there is something I got to find here. All right, what it was. So get the package ready for you. Oh, almost forgot to throw that up there. So we got the package here. And Matt Marr, do you care if I bend the tab on here or cut this tab off? And I will get that. Actually, I might send it in something because I'm doing the owl. You know what? I'm going to send it a different package since there's an owl here. So you may not get packaging if you get the owl, if you're cool with that. Because I have a box that this will all fit in. Matt Marr, were you cool with me opening this package? Gosh, that orange and black tray is sick. There is no better combo than black and orange. They go so good. Okay, opening. All right, here you are. Perfectly centered. And then the trash. There. How's this thing open? So we'll get it all packaged nicely, but so far that'll work in there. We'll get them all purdied up. And then I'm going to send some of these for trial and error, or not trial and error, but for R&D. So I heard it's really good. I want a light blue and black RTB tray when I end up buying one. I've got the white glacier Ozark in my pocket. Try that out this week. That's awesome. I just got to repackage this one a little bit better, but here she is. Sorry, Al. Oh, there you are. Actually, where's your Matt Marr there? All right, everybody got their numbers in. So whenever you guys want to call it, let me know. I'm going to start putting these away because I need to make some space. Thunder Beast in the pocket currently. That's awesome. All right. Wyoming Adventures says, stop, all you miscreants. Just bought the orange Ozark. Oh, I can't believe no one wants this cane. This is such a steal for a custom. Moving the Berg. Got my son the Ozark fixed blade. It's pretty nice. The Eagle Rack Tanto. That's awesome. All right. F5.5. The carry. And then the KB Bluff. I'm going to keep that out because it's so pretty. All right, so there's this one. Oh, we got to open up this other. Roger Baker. I really like it so far. My only issue is that, did you guys push stop? Yes. Wyoming Adventure says stop. The pocket clip is very tight. Wyoming Adventures, thank you. I don't know if you saw, but I hope you got snow. Well, we had snow and then it kind of left. Darkwater, did you see the button liner lock sheepdog and LMAX coming out soon? I did. I'm trying not to buy as much right-handed knives anymore unless I really have to. Oh, I would definitely buy a lefty. Projectiles are sharp. So, all right. So the last number is 744. So if you guys could help me look up into the comments and see who that is. I got to go find green actually. First, there's green, a bunch of green from Dan Stan and Wyoming Adventures. All right, so Dan Stan is at 745, just over. 737 is Brown Sugar, is the closest so far, 737. 745 is just over for Wyoming Adventures. 711, 743 for Level On Up. And that is really close. So Level On Up in the lead by one. And then we have 749, 724, William Hornbostel for 743. 792, 738. Good to see. 783, blah, 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 blah. All right. What I am seeing so far. Level On Up and William Hornbostel had 743. I see two for 743. I had 743. I think we are having a knife off. Knife fight! Knife fight! William copied me. A three-way tie. Who is the other one? Could you guys see three? I only saw two 743s, but I did see a couple of 745s. What up, Mr. Cox? Good to see you. All right, so let's dance. Knife versus knife. Just the two. Level On Up and William. Okay. I'm using my SRKC, my broski. Swing. Roger was 738. That was close, but the 743 was closer. What up, Grizzle Bear? All right, so because we have a tie, I want you both to win something. So we're not going to fight it off. I want to go out of the year with peace and joy. And I'm going to give you guys the prizes anyway. So um, I'm going to give you the choice between something like a toy, something like one of the snakes, and an Ozark. So let me know. Dang, I wanted blood. Well, you can get bit by a snake, I guess. And by the way, I printed these snakes because I had a niece that her favorite animal is a snake. Um, so I printed a bunch of them off and sent them to her because they were quick prints. Owl was not a quick print. So what up, Boptism? Good to see you. William Hornbostel wants a blue snake. I'm gonna have to print a blue one because that one's definitely purple. But these are just for fun. Um, and as far as Ozarks go, do you guys care about the packaging? Level on up. You guys let me know what you'd like. I do have two. Well, these three tray colors are available right now, unless you guys would rather have a tray. But I'm trying to reserve these for raising money for RTB. So um, I think I should keep those with that. But I would like to send you guys some of the pocket clips as well, which looks like I'm going to have to make some more, unless you don't have a need for a deep carry pocket clip. My kids love 3D snakes. I will name the owl Hootie after my favorite band. That's awesome. Congrats to the winners. Nope, don't care on the packaging. Okay, so let me write this down so I don't forget. So we got W. Hornbostel. Got to make sure I get that right. All right, so have you guys messaged me on Instagram before? Let me know so I can get your addresses correctly, and I will get that stuff out to you. All right, so I will do that. And then what did William Hornbostel say there? I used to have a 10-foot Arian Jay's carpet python. Holy cow! Blue snake. Okay. So BS stands for blue snake. Okay. And then level on up. What were you saying? Oops. Nope. Don't care about packaging. I am 3D printing those trays. Um, Thomas EDC Gates. Everyone has a need for a deep carry pocket clip. That's right. Especially one of these crest clips because they're amazing. Hootie and the Blowfish is one of my favorite bands of all time. Hey, Rebel, what colors can you make them? Well, I've got pretty much every color except for pink because I refuse to do pink, even though I have pink post-it notes. So I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll just get pink at some point. How sturdy are those pocket clips? They're extremely sturdy. So I am selling these pocket clips. I'm selling them 6 for $20, and you get an assortment of 2 of each different flavor, the large, medium, and small, and they work outstanding in your pocket. So guess I could do a demonstration with one of mine that is all clipped up right now. Deep carry. Oh, that's really close. Sorry about that. and make sure it's snapped. Okay, we're secure in there. And all you do is drop it in your pocket, pull that out, and it's locked in. And when you're ready, clearly it can be covered with your shirt. All it takes is drawing, and it comes back out. Drop it back into your holster, and snap it back in. Perfect deployment every time. So that's it. Graboids on the desk. Yo, it's the Johnsons. Congrats on 500. Oh, yeah. Can you make those clips for belt carry with a 1.5-inch opening? I'm sure we could. I wanted these ones for deep front pocket carry. And you don't even notice them on there. So when they're in your pocket, in the vehicle, sitting down, it don't matter. They work wonderful. So I'm going to have to do a few more prints, though. I've been trying out a few that looks great. What is graboids on the desk? I'm trying to wrap my mind around that one. Okay, I just sent you a message on Instagram. Okay. Let me check and make sure. Level on up. I'm pretty sure we were on there together somewhere, but maybe it was a group or something. Okay, just checked. I have both of your guys' addresses on Instagram. Received both, and I will get that out tomorrow. I might be hitting you up about colors. Um, so just let me know on there. The snakes. Oh, what about the snakes? I froze because I left the screen for a second, so I needed to check. Remember the movie with Kevin Bacon, Tremors? That's why I like the small fixed blade so much. Back. I like a sterling silver holster with gold stripes. What up, Joker? Studded with gemstone. I don't think I can do that. Maybe I could, but oh, absolutely. First ever numbers game win. So let me turn this around. So we got some snakes, and who was asking about the snakes though? Graboids look like the snakes. Excuse me. Nice beard. It's like a old 2-week growth from. So graboids. I'm gonna have to look that up now. I don't remember them saying that on Tremors, but all right, guys. Before I go, I'm gonna send you out with a blessing for strong. And in the last few weeks, or last few days, I feel like we prayed enough. Um, and that's what this channel is about. So I just want to send you guys all out on your for the rest of your year, and start off the new year with a bang. So subscribe to Brando's Blades. What are those fishing lures? These are just toys. They're just like, yeah, little 3D printed toys. So um, getting that off there. I don't know yet, Wheezy. because we need it, Lord. We definitely need your guidance and your grace. Um, and then we lift up Mike's sister, no, excuse me, Tanya, and she bonked her head. Lord, we just ask that there's no permanent damage, Father. That there's no, if there's swelling, Lord, that goes away. I don't know all the details of that, Lord, but we lift her up um, in your name. Excuse me. And then also Mick, for his sister, Lord. We just ask that you be with i- his sister and I think brother-in-law, and their situations, Father. And we lift them up too, and just ask for your mercy and your blessings, Father. So, and we do for this country right now, Lord. I lift up the United States. This is my country, and I don't want to see it go downhill. And it doesn't matter who's in office because politics is politics, and it's garbage no matter what. So. Um, we just say, no matter what, Lord, whoever's sitting in office and whoever's making decisions, that you have a perfect plan, that you know why things are happening the way they do. Let us not get wrapped around the axle and everything that happens that the news tells you to be worried about. Let's shut the TVs off, Lord, and be neighborly to one another. And we lift each other up and that we help each other out. But also, Lord, you call us to be prepared and to be warriors. And so just that we are ready for anything, Lord, that we're ready for action if need be. So I'm calling this up for brothers and sisters in arms to be prepared for what may come. It doesn't matter if politics or not, that we're prepared. So um, Lord, thank you so much for your blessings. I always ask and say that, Lord, but it's true. I thank you for the good times and the bad times, Lord, because it knows that we're here and that we're being tried, but we're still breathing. And if we're breathing, you know what? We can get through it. So we love you, Father. And all my channel subscribers, my channel members out there, Lord, just send them off with perfect peace and just show them your love and your grace and your light, Father. So thank you so much, Father, for everything that you've done and you've given us. And let us be thankful for everything that we have. So love you all. You guys have a wonderful night and the rest of the year. Have a wonderful rest of 2025. And we'll catch you again in 2026. Maybe I can do a live tomorrow or after. I don't know, but I don't want to step on anybody's toes either. So take care of your guys' self, and in Jesus' name, go forth and be fruitful and be happy and love one another, be neighbors, and take care of yourself. Have a good one. Peace. I'm going to go back up in the comments for a second because I wanted to see. All right, guys. Love y'all and have a good night.